When brands doing 6, 7, or 8 figures a year come to me, almost every single one has a go-to play when revenue is flat. They discount, they drop the price by 20%, run a flash sale, throw a coupon code on everything, and it works until your customers are trained to wait for the next sale, until your margins are gutted and you're doing more revenue with less profit. Now I get it. Sales slow down, panic sets in, and discounting feels like the only move you got. But it's not. Typically, brands don't have a pricing problem, they have a context problem. And the good news is you can fix that with the right tools. By the end of this video, you'll have those tools. You'll understand exactly why price objections exist, and you'll have a 4-level system to eliminate them. This is video number 3 of the 4C framework. This is all about cost. Now, my name's Dan Jordan. If we haven't met before, I scale 7 and 8 figure e-commerce brands. If you caught videos 1 and 2, you know we started with clarity. That's the ability to actually explain what your product does without confusing people. Then we moved on to confidence, which is building trust through social proof, guarantees, and authority so customers believe you can deliver on your promise. Now, we're here at cost. And before you panic, this isn't about lowering your prices. This is about pricing psychology. The architecture, the anchoring, the psychology that makes your full product price feel obvious instead of expensive. So why does price objection exist in the first place? It's actually not about price or a number. And let me prove that. Nobody questions why a Rolex costs at minimum $15K. Nobody on X or Twitter is like, that watch is too expensive. Even though objectively, you can get a watch that tells time just as accurately for like $150. But a Rolex doesn't feel expensive. It actually feels obvious. The value is so clear. You have heritage, craftsmanship, status, exclusivity. All of those factor into the price, and that price disappears into the background. You're not just buying a watch, you're buying a symbol. The price objection doesn't exist because your number is wrong. It exists because the context around your number is weak. Here's what I see all the time. Brands spending thousands per day, hundreds of thousands a month in advertising. Traffic looks good, click-through rates look good, but they send people to a product page and that product page is just empty. There's no comparison, there's no price anchoring, no breakdown of value, just a price sitting there like it exists in a vacuum. And the customer's brain, or the potential customer's brain, does what any brain does without context. It panics and it compares and it questions whether this is worth it. And when that happens, it bounces. It's gone. So here's the system. There are 4 levers you can pull to make pricing feel obvious instead of expensive. Level 1, baby. Offer architecture. First-time buyer discounts, bundle deals, and free shipping thresholds. You know what all of these have in common? They're strategic in that the goal isn't to hide the price, it's to make the exchange of value feel like an absolute no-brainer. Let me give you a real example. Let's check out Salt & Stone. They sell premium skincare, deodorant, and sunscreen. Products range from about $20 to $50. Not cheap for deodorant, right? But watch their offer architecture. They have over 25 bundles on their website. You land on the deodorant trio page, and the first thing you see is save $6 with a badge with a strike-through price of $60 crossed out to $54 next to it. That's if you're in Canada, which I am right now. You're already saving before you've made a decision, but they don't stop there. Free shipping kicks in at $50, which that bundle is already above. And at $70, you get a free gift. So the customer thinks, well, I'm already at 54. If I add one more thing to hit 70, I get free shipping and a free gift. That's not discounting. That's architecture. You're designing the path so most people take the deal that was built for them. Now let me show you a completely different approach. Salomon, the outdoor footwear brand. They have a free membership called the S+. You sign up, you earn 1 point per dollar spent, and once you hit 300 points, you unlock $10 discounts. But here's the smart part. Members also get free shipping on every order, while everyone else has to spend $50 to qualify. So the membership itself becomes the offer architecture, not a discount. It's a system that rewards spending more. And when you go to sign up for the email list, they hit you with a double incentive, either 10 to 15% off your first order plus 50 bonus points. So you now have 2 reasons to say yes instead of 1. That's layered offer architecture. Let's jump over to lever 2, price anchoring and comparison. Now, price anchoring is where you make your product relative to something else, and suddenly it becomes the obvious choice. There are actually 3 ways to do this. Monos, the Canadian luggage brand, they sell a carry-on for $295 Canadian, but they don't just show you one option. Right next to it is the carry-on plus at $315. That's only $20 more, and it adds extra interior organization. Then there's a hybrid at $405 with a hard shell plus soft top compartment. Interesting to note, most people avoid the extremes. They don't want to feel cheap and they don't want to feel reckless. So they pick the plus at $315, which is exactly what Mono's designed for. That $20 gap between the base and the plus is so small that your brain says, why wouldn't I just get the better one? Meanwhile, the $405 hybrid makes $315 feel reasonable by comparison. And on top of that, they have an entire comparison tool page on their site where you can see every model side by side. You can look at things like dimensions, features, weight, price. They're not hiding the comparison. They're inviting it. Because when you control the comparison, you control the decision. Second, aggressive strike-through pricing. Let's go check out All Saints, which is the British fashion brand. They sell leather jackets for £369 all the way to up to like $1,000 at full price. But go to their sales selection and you'll see original prices crossed out hard. £294 feel like you're getting away with something. Now, you might say, well, that's just a sale. No. That's anchoring. That £439 isn't there to be the price. It's there to make £294 feel like robbery. It gives the new number its actual meaning. And third, value stacking with dollar math. Let's check out Hello Tushy. They sell bidets. Price ranges from anywhere from $150 Canadian to $700 Canadian in a clear, good, better, best layout. But here's where they're brilliant. Right on the product page, they have this value stack. $471 per year savings. They literally did the math for you. How much toilet paper does the average household use? How much does that cost per year? And how much do you save by switching to a bidet? That is brilliant. There's no changing of the price. You just change the frame. Now, $150 or $149 doesn't feel like the price of a bidet. It feels like an investment that pays for itself in just under 4 months. And they back it up with scale. 3 million plus butts love Tushy. That's not subtle. And it works because it takes a $149 bidet from weird bathroom gadget to things 3 million people already have figured out. Now, lever 3, subscription psychology. My God, I love subscriptions. If you have a subscription brand, you should reach out to me. This one's huge. Subscriptions completely change how people feel about price, and nobody does it better than AG1. These guys have written the playbook on subscriptions. If you haven't heard about AG1, you've been living under a rock. They're the green supplement. One-time purchases start at $99 for a 30-day supply. That's $3.30 per serving. Sounds expensive, right? But here's what they do. They put a subscribe and save toggle right on the product page. Subscribe and it drops to $79 a month, which is $2.63 per serving. You just save $20 a month by committing. But the real genius is the cost per saving reframe. They don't sell you a $79 pouch. They sell you a $2.63 daily habit. That's less than your morning coffee, less than a protein bar. The takeaway here is when you break a big number into a daily cost, the brain processes it completely different. $79 a month triggers a budget conversation, but $2.63 a day triggers, that's nothing. And they don't stop there. They stack on top of that. When you subscribe on your first order, it comes with a free welcome kit. You get a shaker, you get a storage canister with scoops, and you get some travel packs to go with it. That's $43 worth of extras just for subscribing. So you're not just getting the greens, you're getting a complete system. The perceived value of that first purchase is way higher than $79. And they back the whole thing with a 90-day money-back guarantee. 90 days, 3 full months to decide if it's for you. So here's the key to subscription psychology. Flexibility messaging removes fear. Their number one objection to subscriptions is, what if I don't like this? What if I'm unfortunately locked in? Just follow AG1. They answer that before you even ask it. 90-day money-back guarantee, pause or cancel anytime, manage everything in your portal. They say the quiet part out loud. You're not locked in, and that's exactly why people stay in the system. Now, on to level 4, value stacking. And this is one of my favorites because it's the most flexible and the most powerful. Value stacking is simple. You attach perceived value to everything included in your offer so that the customers can do the math themselves and realize they're getting a steal of a deal. We're not done with Monos. No. They are crushing it. Now, their carry-on plus is $315 Canadian. What does that include? A free lifetime warranty. Not a 1-year warranty, a lifetime warranty. Then they offer optional protection upgrades. The Essential plan at $35 or the Pro plan at $65, which covers accidental damages. Plus, they have a 100-day trial. Plus, a built-in TSA approved lock, and plus free shipping on every order. Now think about what you're actually getting. The luggage itself, a lifetime guarantee, a 100-day risk-free trial, a lock, and free delivery. If you were buying all of those as separate services, you'd be paying an extra $100 easily. But Monos bakes it into the price and then tells you about it. The $315 doesn't change. The perceived value around it just grows. Hello Tushy does the same thing, just a little differently. Their bidets are HSA and FSA eligible. That just means you can use your pre-tax health spending account to buy a bidet. So suddenly the real cost just dropped by 20 to 30% depending on your tax bracket. And they put that badge right on the product page. That's value stacking you didn't even know you had. Tax savings as a feature. The magic of value stacking is that it works on almost everything. Digital products, services, physical products, memberships, really doesn't matter. Listing everything that's going to be included, assigning realistic value to each, and adding them up. What you've done is you've just changed how the price feels without actually touching the price itself. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. But I got a couple more levers that you can pull in this system. Starting first with real urgency. I hate fake countdown timers. Or there's only 3 spots left, or when that little pop-up flashes in the bottom left of a browser saying, so-and-so just bought this. That's fake. Everybody knows it's fake. And when you're lying about urgency, people are going to stop believing anything you have to say. Let me tell you about JJJJound. Hopefully I'm saying this right. I have bought from this company because they're Canadian, and they are a design brand that breaks every rule I just taught you. They do 0 discounts, 0 sales. I've never seen a sale, and 0 buy now, pay later. At least I haven't seen it on there. Every single purchase is final sale, no returns, no exchanges, and their stuff sells out immediately. How? Because the scarcity is real. They release limited quantities every week, and once it's gone forever. They've never run a promotion in their history, or at least from what I've seen. And that's the point. When urgency is genuine, it creates more demand than any discount ever could. Customers don't wait for a sale because there will never be one. They buy now or they miss out forever. That's real urgency. It destroys fake urgency because it cannot be questioned. Bonus lever 2, payment flexibility. Quickly back to Monos, they have Klarna, they have Sezzle, they have ShopPay, 3 different payment plan options. Why 3? Because your customers like options. Different customers have different trust levels with different platforms. The more the better. I like to see at least 3. And when you offer payment plans, make sure you put no interest, no hidden fees right next to it. These words are load bearing. They carry the conversion. Alrighty, there you go. 4 value to cost systems and a couple bonus ideas. If that doesn't get you started, I don't know what will, but let's get you some quick wins starting today. Quick win number 1. Add a good, better, best layout. If you don't have tiered options on your product page, build them in today. Look at what Monos does. $295, $315, $405. That $20 gap between the base and the middle option practically pushes people to the upgrade. Even if you only have one product, create a bundle tier above it and a bare bones version below it. Give the customer a way to feel smart about their choice. Now, if you don't have this functionality in your Shopify theme, go check out the Shopify app sections. You're welcome. Quick win number 2, stack your value. Grab your product price, list everything included: warranty, shipping, support, bonuses, trial period, and assign realistic dollar values to each. Make sure you add them up. If you're Monos, remember that's lifetime warranty plus 100-day free trial plus free shipping, TSA lock. Suddenly, $315 isn't just luggage. It's a travel system. Do this exercise today. Most of you will be shocked at how much value you're giving away without telling anyone. Quick win number 3, test a price anchor or urgency message. Add 1 sentence above your buy now or add to cart CTA, call to action, something real, not a fake countdown timer. If you have genuine limited stock like JJJJound, say it. If you have saving comparisons like Hello Tushy, show it. If you have a strike through like All Saints, use it. Test it for a week. Track your conversion rate. Most of you, I bet, will see a 5 to 15% lift just from anchoring. All right, so here's the thing about the 4C framework: clarity, confidence, cost, and community. Community is the next one. These are not random. They build on each other. You need confidence so people believe in you, and you need cost psychology so that the price lands right. But even with all of these dialed in, there's still a lot that you're going to be missing, I'm going to guess. It's hard to diagnose this stuff if you're not extremely familiar with it. Therefore, I've built a free tool called the 4C Product Page Analyzer. All you do is plug in your website and it scores everything. All 4 C's: pricing, presentation, clarity, confidence, and community. It tells you exactly where the gaps are, what's confusing your customers, and most importantly, where you're leaving money on the table. Stupid easy. Go to danjordan.com, plug in your URL, and you'll get a full breakdown in about 6 to 10 minutes. A lot of you will see that your price actually isn't the problem. It's just the presentation, and presentation can be fixed today. All right, here's what I want you to do though. None of this matters though if you don't have the last C locked in. Video 4 is community. This is where one-time purchase customers become lifetime advocates. This is where the real money is. They don't just buy once, they buy again, they refer, they defend your brand against competitors, they become your marketing. And that's the final level. That's where scaling actually starts to get easy and profit starts rolling in, baby. I'll see you in video number 4. That's a wrap. Peace.